Hello everybody, and welcome to Tankie Talks. I'm sorry if it's a little bit bright, just bear with me. I'm just going to go and turn the light off. Might be a little bit easier, so just bear with me 1 second. Okay, that's a little bit better. Right, so I hope you can all hear me okay, and I apologise for not putting this out on, when was it? Supposed to be Saturday, but unfortunately I was working Saturday night, so hence why I didn't have time to do this. So I am recording this on my PC. The camera's not the best, so I can only apologise. But I was going to do it on my phone, but I needed my phone for some of the information. Okay, so what I'm basically going to talk to you about today, which I'm hoping you can all hear me fine, and basically quite a lot of my viewers know that I am diabetic and that for a while I've been struggling with weight loss, and due to this I am now, well, I've been on it for 3 weeks now, but obviously with things I didn't know what the best thing to do was, so here it is. Hopefully it'll focus on it. This is Mounjaro, which is also, it's not focusing. 1 second. Let me get me over there. It's not focusing very well. The camera's not the best, I'll be honest with you. So it's called Mounjaro. It's 2.5 milligrams, and it's called a quick pen, or is it tirzepatide or something stupid like that. Excuse my enunciation there. So I've been on this now for 3 weeks. Things are going really well, hence why I'm doing the video. Now I take this once per week. It will be getting increased. Not too sure when. Well, actually, I've got 1 more week on this pen, and then it should be getting increased. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how it's affected me, or if it has affected me, should I say, and basically talk to you a little bit about the weight loss that I've endured since being on it, which again, I know a lot of people, I'm using a new filming thing as well called OBS. I've never used it before, so hopefully it comes out alright. Now the thing is week 1 of having the injection, I'll be honest, I had no effect. In my opinion, I had no effect other than the weight I lost in week 1. So what I'm going to do, I hope people don't judge me for this, but I am going to go on my account. 1 second. So I'm measuring kilos, which is better for me, because my scale seems to enjoy kilos more. So I'm just trying to, when was it? Well, I think we're in May now, aren't we? So I started this in April, and my starting weight, if I can get it, 1 second, there we go. So my starting weight was 187.15 kilos, which, one second, I will, I can't zoom in on it. I'll see if I can show you, but it might not pick it up. No, it's not going to pick it up, unfortunately, so I do apologise about that. But it was 187.15 kilos, and I can tell you what that is in stones, if that's what you work in. So 187.15 kg in stones and pounds. I've always struggled with my weight, so it's just what it is, unfortunately. I'm just trying to find that conversion. I do apologise. 1 second. It's going to make me go on a site. Okay. I want to go from 5 kilos. Kilogram. What's this doing? I do apologise. I should have done all this before I started the video. For some reason it's giving me bloody size charts. Jesus Christ. Why can't it just be so simple now? I'll tell you what I can do. I can hopefully minimise that, go into that, and go my little lad's currently singing away, bless him. Hopefully he doesn't come through. So 187.15 kilos in stones. So that is 29.4475 stones. Okay, which is a hefty weight. It is a hefty weight. Okay, so I'll come back to you now, so I can see it on the screen. So in the first week, I went down to, let me see that one. So first week was the 7th of May, and I went down to 182.50 kilos, which is, I don't think it's going to tell me my loss. 1 second. Where are you now? I really don't understand this half the time. No, not that. See more. No, I can't. Do you know, it's really hard to find for some reason it won't tell me my loss, but it's rough. I think it's roughly, it's basically just under 5 kilos. I think it's 4 point something kilos I lost in the first, because what it does is every time it updates, every time you do a weigh-in it updates, and then it tells you how much you've lost and whatever else. Oh, hang on. There. Okay, 1 second. Is that the 5th of May? 7th of May? Yeah. So 7th of May. Okay. So my first weigh-in, I lost. Sorry. Let me explain my starting weight again. I've completely mixed it up because I didn't know why it wasn't giving me what I needed, if you get what I'm saying. So my starting weight was 195.50 kilos, okay? That was my full starting weight because I have been trying to lose weight for quite a while, so I'll get that in stones for you. 1 second. 195.50. That's 30, basically 30 and a half stone. That's what I was. That's my starting weight. I've been trying to lose weight for quite a while. So not all of this is the injection, just to make that clear. So my first weigh in, I'd lost 13 kilos, and went down to 182.50 kilograms. That was after, obviously, week 1 of I'd been doing it since September, so I've not done the injection since September, but the injection contributed to what I lost. Is the easiest way to put it. So there was that. And then, where are you now? So obviously my second weigh-in, click on that. I don't know why it keeps coming up. I don't want it from them. I want it from them. Thank you. There we go. So my second weigh-in, which was basically week 2. I've not done week 3 yet, just to let you know. Week 3 is on Wednesday. So my second weigh-in, I went from 182.50 kilos down to 181.20 kilograms, which is a loss of 1.30 kilos. I am proud that I'm losing weight, obviously, because it's a big achievement for me. I've always thought losing weight was going to be a pain for me, if I'm honest with you, and I have looked at all different avenues. Now, how this injection affects me is, the first week I didn't really feel any effects from it, other than politely saying pooing quite a lot in the first week. The second week I started to feel fuller on smaller meals, which is what it's supposed to do, which is a good thing, obviously. But I also had a lot of nausea. I wasn't being sick, but I did have a lot of nausea, unfortunately, in the second week. And the third week it seems to have subsided. I am getting a little bit hungry quicker, so I'm not going to say it completely stops you from feeling hungry, because it doesn't, but a lot of it's a willpower. But you do have to try and eat and drink lots of water, which I've been doing, and you have to eat 3 times a day: breakfast, lunch and dinner. So I've been doing that as much as I possibly can. I don't always get breakfast, because breakfast for me is a hard one because of my medication, so I can only have breakfast at certain times, because I've got to take my medication at certain times and wait so long before I can eat and stuff. But then so you do feel quite hungry in the morning, but I again, you have a small bowl of cereals or whatever else you're going to have, a bit of toast or something, and you do feel quite full, but then that hunger starts to come back towards lunchtime, and do you know what I mean? And it can be quite painful, but one thing I have noticed, I used to get a lot of stomach cramps, and now I'm not getting that. So for that, I'm grateful for. But that's my current update on this situation. I am on week 3. I'll do my weigh-in. I'll probably put it as a short on my new weight on Wednesday or Thursday. The barbecue live, thank you everyone for joining on that. I'm not gonna go back live as such. I might do the odd one here and there, but it's not gonna be a weekly thing. I'm gonna focus more on videos and my journey with the weight loss, and other little vlogs, you know, with the caravan and stuff like that. Hopefully we're gonna start vlogging on that next week, but again, it depends on time, money, and yeah, basically everything. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe. Please subscribe to Master Sounds UK if you haven't already, Westy Views if you haven't already, and Travels with Trev and Boff. So yeah, thank you very much for joining. I hope this video was an okay insight to what's going on, and basically all I can say is thank you for joining me on this wonderful journey in my life. Thank you, and bye for now.